And the next time the spine smears towards the left, gently roll onto the left side. Push into the right hand to come up to your Bharadvajasana setup. So your legs should naturally be there. Let the left side of the body open. And then imagine lifting the left hip and allow that to expand. Nice, beautiful. Creating more space in the side bend. Nice soft shoulder, soft neck here. Take a couple of breaths into the left side. And then let the left side close, pulling you to neutral. Bring the left hand to the heart and make some circles over the heart in any direction that feels comfortable. And you can close the eyes to feel this better. As I was preparing this class, this was so sweet and soothing. So let yourself be nurtured by your own touch. And then with your next exhale, I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see what my body's doing. Gently press the back of the hand forward as you let the back body open. And then inhale back to center and take a couple of these. And as you round forward, try to feel the front edge of the body sucking in and up to expand the back body, kind of like a parachute catching wind or a flying squirrel. Letting that back body spread out. And the next time you round forward, pause there. It shouldn't be too dramatic of a round. Check in with the back of the neck and make sure the head feels really supported. And then play with squeezing the heels in towards the sits bones and see if you can use that to round a little bit more. Nice, beautiful. And then inhale back up, hand to heart, and we're going to repeat that a couple of times. So the exhale for the initial round, back a hand forward, hollow body. Take a breath into the back of the heart. And then as you exhale, squeeze the heels in and notice how that creates more space in the back line of the body to round forward. Be very gentle as you come back to center and then repeat this on your own. So the first exhale hollows the body, and then the second exhale, squeeze the heels in and find all that extra space through the back line that allows you to curl forward. One more. And then come back to center. Place the right hand off to the side and take some bounces onto the right palm. Make sure more weight is on the pinky side and the hand is really soft. So no starfish, almost just like a karate chop hand. And then the base of the thumb connects just a little bit. And it should feel light and springy, supportive in the neck, supportive in the shoulders. Notice the connection of the arm into the deep core. So it's not just about the shoulder, but you can really feel the limb connecting to your center. Nice. And then let yourself get lighter and lighter until you can lift both hands, lift the knees, and roll away from me to the other side. We're going to do the exact same thing. So take a moment to notice if you feel uncomfortable by not being able to see me, or maybe it feels spacious, and try not to judge that. Take a couple of breaths and then bring the left hand to the right knee. Sweep the right arm up, coming into the side bend. If this is really uncomfortable for you, you can turn and face me. Otherwise, trust yourself that you can do it without seeing it. Let the right hip lift. It stays connected to the earth, but it's just energetically lifting, and you feel the whole right side body open. Breathe into that space. Try to keep the shoulders soft. Breathe into the back body just like we did on our prop. And then slowly let the right side of the body close. Bring the right hand to the heart and gently circle the heart, and try moving even slower this time. Feel the warmth of the hand. Notice if it feels soothing. And then pause. Use your next exhale to hollow out the back body and press the back of the hand forward. And then and then we'll do that a couple of times. So inhaling back up and exhaling for the gentle hollow body. We're not moving very far here, but it should feel really supportive, really easeful through the spine. And then the next time you come into that hollow body action, we'll let more superficial muscles turn on, which is going to take us deeper into the pose. So squeeze the heels up. That activates the back line of the body. And notice how you have space to round forward a little bit more. And then inhale back to center. Start to explore this yourself, that first moment where you're not going as far and you're really deeply connected. And then you stay connected and you add on the more superficial muscles that take you deeper. A lot of times we only move from the superficial muscles without the core support first. And so right now this is training us to connect to the deeper layers of muscles and then allow the superficial to take us further in a safe way. And the next time you come back up to neutral, place the right hand over to the right side and start to make your little springs. And remember, it's more on the pinky side, and you'll know you're doing it right if the elbow bends in towards the body and you feel more awareness through the pinky side of the arm all the way up into the tricep and the back of the shoulder. We don't really want to feel it in the chest or the neck. And then let yourself get lighter and lighter. Maybe there's some hang time. And eventually let both hands lift. Lift the knees, rolling through center. And just for good measure, let's do a couple of those. So let the knees roll towards me. Hello again. Bounce the left arm, lift the hands, roll to the right. Bounce the right hand, roll. Try to have awareness of your center even as you move through a bigger space, right? It's easy to be drawn out by big movements. See if you can stay centered. One more to each side. And we'll meet at center. Place the soles of the feet to the mat. Lift the arms for a moment and start to circle the weight around the sits bones. This doesn't have to be a dramatic circle. If the arms get tired, you can make little fairy wings by bringing your fingertips to your shoulders. Let all of your awareness drop down into the sits bones and feel the gentle shifting. Notice how the spine follows. Go the opposite direction. And then place the hands behind you and shift the weight from hand to hand. Let the fingers turn in any direction that feels the most comfortable for you. For me, my fingers are turned out slightly. And similarly to the arm bounce, you want to feel a lot of support up the pinky side, into the tricep, into the back of the shoulder. And once you've found a place where the hands, the wrists, the shoulders feel supported, pause there. Notice your next inhale, and then use your exhale to press into the feet and reach the knees forward, lifting the hips, and then inhale back down and lift the arms away for a little break. And then exhale to lower the hands and lift the hips, and then inhale to reverse that, hips down, hands up. And start to move on your own, waking up the feet, waking up the hips, taking a little more weight into the shoulders. Make sure you're breathing. It doesn't matter how high the hips lift. Let the movement be as fluid as possible. And then the next time you're lifted, do a little crab walk backwards over your bolster and place the hips down on your cushion.